Hey YouTube, Night16 here, and today we just hit 300 subscribers. And to thank you, I'm going to do a video that I'm telling you, it's going to be challenging. I'm going to show you every single sheath knife that I own. Now we're narrowing it down to sheath knife only, and we're going to try to not say much. I'm just going to tell you where it's made, or where I think it might be made, or if it's handmade, or who made it, and stuff like that. But it's going to be very quick if I can do it. Alright, so first up, we have some kind of old butcher knife. Made in America, I'm sure, and carbon steel, and it has been used and abused. You can see how much it's been sharpened. China. This is one of the first knives I ever owned. One of the first sheath knives, rather. And that was a China. China. This is a really awesome butcher knife that I've got to put a handle on. Very, very cheap. It's China. K-bar. China. China. Very small Chinese baby buoy. This is a very cool knife, USA made. Italy. This is an Italy carving knife. I made this out of a saw blade. Friend gave me. Pakistan. Pakistan. Folding dagger. China. China. Given to me. Also, most of these Chinese knives were given to me. China, very cool charade diver's knife. World War I or II, I'm not sure. USA bayonet. Very, very cool. Very cool. Chinese Skinner that I've used a lot, you can tell. China. Pretty interesting knife. China neck knife, y'all probably seen that before. China. Not sure. I bought this knife because I could not believe that somebody actually sharpened it this thin. It's ridiculously small. Probably America, it's very old. Link you can buy at the Knife Works that I need to put a handle on. Handmade knife by a friend of mine who helped me get into blacksmithing. This is made out of a road spike, believe it or not, and I put the wrap on it. Billy Bay Chinese knife. Mini cleaver, probably made in China. Mora. Classic. This is a very cool little Camellias, I'm sorry, it's a Camellias. Came with their machete. Yeah, machete. This is a handmade knife. I'm very honored to have this. This was a knife that my daddy made. So very, very happy to have this made out of file. You can sort of still see it. Friend gave me this. It's one of the first big knives I owned. Harbor Freight. China. This is a Chinese-made reproduction of the USMC K-bar fighting knife. Cool knife. Friend gave me. This is the big brother of the little buoy you saw earlier. They came in the set. The little one's not made very well, but this big one has actually done pretty good. China. Saw blade knife that I made a very long time ago. Also made the sheath. This is a handmade knife found at a thrift store of some kind. It's Damascus steel, got filing in it. Very nice knife, very nice knife. Found at a ridiculously cheap price, and like I said, I have no idea who made it. These two knives right here are actually the first knives that I actually ever blacksmithed. So don't laugh. and I made both them out of a railroad spike. I even made a sheath for one of them. This is the first sheath I ever made out of leather or otherwise. Y'all have all seen this. This is the Hoy Forge trader's knife. Very cool knife. Like it a lot. Winchester, big bowie. This is the first nice sheath knife I ever owned, and this is a old hickory knife. This is the first nice sheath I ever made. I made it for this knife. Fake Essie Azul. You might have seen that in one of my videos too. China. This is a Smith & Wesson boot knife. Very nice. It's a single-edged version. A friend of mine gave me that. Don't know if this is handmade, but I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know by who. Found it in the mountains of North Carolina at a thrift store of some kind. Very cool. USA made. Tiny little sheath knife. Pakistan. This is a handmade knife that I made out of a horseshoe and made the sheath for. Billy Bay. It'll come out. Billy Bay fillet knife. Old, very old Skinner knife. And here's another one, got the same place. Probably USA made, not sure, but probably USA made. China, mossy oak, leather stack knife, cool knife. Not sure. USA made by United Cutlery, made in USA, stainless steel. This is a very nice sheath knife given to me by a friend of mine. It's a T2. And I'm going to make a handle for it one day. A friend of mine gave it to me who never got around to it and asked me to do it. So one of these days when I find the right material, I will. This is a, let's see who it's made by, Ontario. Okay, so this is an Ontario issued military knife. SOG, bullpup, Maverick, $1, a bait knife from Walmart. Chinese, some kind of tactical knife that I put this rope on to hold it in the sheath. I'm sorry, Japan, not China. It's up class, it's Japan. This is a handmade knife that I made, believe it or not, at the Hoy Forge. Appreciate him helping me. He did the grinding, I did the blacksmithing, and he really showed me a lot and I learned a lot. Thank you, Brother Hoy. This is a custom-made Ron Mobbs Damascus knife. Love it. Probably one of my favorite knives. Here is a set of push daggers made by Combat Ready. They're cheap as everything, China, but they're cool. Alright, I think that's it. The ones I know of. I'm not sure if I showed this one. This is a USA mess kit knife. Very, very cool knife to own, and I made a sheath for it out of leather, and I carry it some. I need to carry this more. I like that knife. Alright, well, like I said, I do believe that is it. I want to say that's it. That's the ones that I know where are, and yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing all these knives. I've got some more stashed away, who knows where, in bags and stuff, but that's the majority of my sheath knife collection. Not too many. Enjoy collecting knives, as you can tell. I've collected knives ever since I was a little boy, and that's what got me into making knives. And so if you like this video, don't forget to go check out some more of my other knife videos, making videos, stuff like that. And I'll see you in the next one. It's been Night 16, Night out.